Hello everyone and welcome back to the Jambar in 10. I'm Will Anderson. Let's get right into this week's updates. Kilcawley Center, a staple in Youngstown State University's history, will receive new changes starting May 5th of this year. The project hopes to add new opportunities and flair to the center. Certain areas of the building will have a new look, such as the food courts.
When AVI Fresh becomes YC's main food service provider, the KC Food Court, along with other restaurants such as Jambar Juice, Dunkin' Donuts, and Snack and Chill, will close for the service's new stores. According to Assistant Vice President of Student Experience, Joy Polkabla Byers, spaces for meetings and group activities will be held in other buildings.
Going to be there for students. We are going to be using the lower level in the library for some of our meeting spaces, so students have places to gather as their groups. So I just think it might look different, but it will still be there to meet our students' needs.
Assistant Director of Operations and Event Services, Caleb Queen, shared that some of the service areas on the lower level, like graphic services and student activities, will receive temporary homes during initial renovations. He says the goal is to bring people to different areas of the campus without making it difficult for them to adjust to the changes.
So what we're doing is we're going to be moving our student activities offices, student government, Penguin Productions, graphic services. All of that is going to be moving down to the basement of Silvestri.
Though these changes are coming, some of the areas of the center will remain untouched. Director of Campus Recreation Ryan McNicholas says that the rec center will receive a touch-up. He says the center will have more of an approachable and comfortable style.
It might be getting some new strength equipment and some things of that nature, making our lobby a little more friendly environment, maybe having some couches and some more TVs, things of that nature to try and utilize the space.
Some services are to stay in the center during the renovations. In the months that the food court is shut down, the Chestnut Room will be available for buying food. The project is expected to last 2.5 years and will go through multiple phases of changes. For the Jambar, I am Nicole Alhunter. Thank you.
Unfortunately, that's all we have for news this week, but don't worry, we're going to be taking over to Scott Tanner for an exciting sports update.
Thanks, Will. In a historic season for Youngstown State sports, women's bowling brings home the ultimate honor. Sports editor Dylan Lux recaps the magical Final Four run.
For the first time in program history, the Women's Bowling NCAA Championship trophy belongs in YSU's trophy case. The road to their first national championship began with the program's second straight Final Four appearance in Las Vegas at the Suncoast Bowling Center. Youngstown State took a victory over the number 2 seeded Nebraska Cornhuskers on April 11th, keeping the Penguins in the winner's bracket, setting up a match against the number 1 team in the country, Jacksonville State. Despite a hard-fought effort from the Gwins, they came up short against the Gamecocks, 2-1. The following day, YSU swept Nebraska 2-0 to punch its ticket to their first ever championship round. In a rematch with the Gamecocks, Youngstown State held a 3-1 advantage before JSU won 2 straight matches in the championship round, best-of-7 series. Despite the Gamecocks' comeback effort, Youngstown State secured their first ever bowling national championship, 4-3. After the 7-game series, head coach Doug Kuberski said he was proud of the team's demeanor and its chemistry on and off the lanes.
Yeah, I'm just so proud of the ladies, just how much they enjoyed the experience. They were cool and calm all week and through the ups and downs, and they make me a better person.
Senior Jean Cote, one of the team's 6 seniors, said the win felt surreal and that the players' hard work paid off in a crucial scenario.
I can't even find the words to describe it. Like, we've worked so hard the past couple years to get to that point, and the fact that we came out on top is just a really great feeling.
Cote anchored for the Gwins in the best-of-7 Bakers matches and was named the NCAA tournament's most valuable player. Her 3 strikes in the 10th frame of Game 7 helped seal the Gwins' national title. 3 Penguins earned All-American honors by the National 10-Pin Coaches Association. Cote and graduate student Madison Marks were tabbed first-team All-Americans, while senior Madison Dosek received an honorable mention. With the team earning its 5th straight NCAA tournament berth, the national championship trophy ended its journey in Youngstown State's trophy case for the first time in any sport since 1997. For the Jambar, I'm Dylan Lux. Guys, let's send it back to you.
4 top 25 teams were present at the Therese Henshin Buckeye Invitational hosted by Ohio State, where YSU's women golf wrapped up their regular season. Out of 13 total schools in attendance, Youngstown State finished in 9th place with a total score of 84 over par. Individually, Penguins had 2 top 50 finishers. Sophomore Naharunush Paravutpanic claimed 21st place in the 5-way tie at 13 over par. Valentina Pena Onoya found herself in a 3-way tie for 42nd with a 21 over par 3-round score. The postseason is next up for the Gwins with the Horizon League Championships from April 19th through the 21st in Howey in the Hills, Florida. Live scoring for the championships will be available at horizonleague.org. Coming off a loss to Bowling Green State University, Youngstown State University baseball team returned to the Horizon League play as the team hosted a 3-game series against Northern Kentucky University from April 11th to the 13th, and the Penguins went 1-2 in the series. In Game 1, senior Jacob Gehrig had 7 strikeouts, 5 hits, and allowed only 1 run over 5 innings. Senior Kyle Fossum went 2 for 2 with a double, 2 walks, and recorded his 15th homer of the season. In the series finale, YSU defeated NKU 18-8, the team's 18 runs marking a season high. Head coach Trevor Sharpie talks before upcoming games about how he is feeling going into his next competition.
I've prepared them as a coach, but there's always that little bit that I was like, well, we won't know until we play another team, right? So
the Penguins scored 8 runs and built a 13-5 edge. The Norse scored the plate 3 times in the top of the 6th before YSU added another 2 runs in the 6th, 1 in the 7th and 2 in the 8th. The team continues Horizon League competition against the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee for a 3-game series April 17th to the 19th in Milwaukee. The Youngstown State University's football team wrapped up its spring season on Saturday with a red versus white game. Jambar sports reporter Taziah Howard has the story.
The Penguins were explosive both offensively and defensively, but when it was all said and done, Team Red closed out the competition with a score of 34-18. While the offense took the win in the matchup, the defense outdueled them in a punt-catching competition. After the scrimmage, junior quarterback Bo Brongard completed 10 passes on 17 attempts while throwing for 229 yards and a pair of touchdowns. The longest play of the day came through the air. Brongard launched a deep ball to transfer junior Kylon Wilson, resulting in an 89-yard touchdown. Freshman quarterback Malachi Lewis threw for 3 touchdowns and 123 yards with 1 interception. The red team found the end zone a total of 9 times during the matchup, while the defense mustered 3 takeaways, including an interception from senior defensive back Jeremiah Robinson. Robinson is a transfer and safety from the University of Mississippi. The 6'3" defensive back mentioned how the spring practice battles impacted the Ice Castle Showdown.
The offense, they always come after us. Defense always come after them, and it's just really good competition. One thing we pride ourselves on is being iron sharpens iron. So we know if we go our hardest and they go our hardest, we're going to get the best team at the end of the day.
Robinson was also one of 3 defensive backs to get his hands on the ball. He spoke from his point of view during the play.
The quarterback really just stared down his targets, and all my targets was to the left of me. And I just read them. I seen them both break, and I ran that way, and the quarterback made the ball, and I made a pretty good break on the ball in front of him to undercut the pass.
Sophomore Makai Shahid and freshman Josiah Williams-West recorded interceptions as well. With the conclusion of the spring game, the YSU football team will look forward to summer and training camp. The team will also welcome the incoming freshmen for the 2025 season. To stay updated on the team's offseason moves, visit YSUsports.com. Reporting for the Jambar and 10, I'm Taziah Howard.
That's all we have for sports this week. Will, back to you.
Thanks, Scott. With a lot of going on as sports wraps up their season, that's going to do it today for the Jambar and 10. I'm Will Anderson. Have a great week, Penguins.